One of the things that we got announced with the expansion announcement is that we will get fashion templates with the upcoming expansion. And this is of course a big hype for a lot of people that are fashion enthusiasts in Guild Wars 2, which I probably expect are most of you. And the interesting part is, how will they look like? That's something that I want to discuss in this video today. So grab a cup of tea, enjoy the ride. As always, special shout out to all my supporters that help me keep the lights on. And now without much further ado, let's jump straight in. Before I get into any details, I want to say I don't know anything how it will look like. This is just my predictions and my educated guessing. So please let me know your takes in the comments down below, and we will see how it turns out in a few months, I guess. So let's start. I personally think the build templates and equipment templates are a hot debated topic, and I think they are probably quite similar to what we will get with the fashion templates. I can't see this being implemented in like crazy other way, but there are multiple ways they could do it. So I personally think a fashion template would be something that you equip over your equipment templates. So you have two different things. I think they will leave the equipment template as they are. I think they will split it off, that you have the fashion, so your transmog, over your skins that you would normally get from your armor. And this will be related. So you could probably have like two baseline that you get for one character. So you would have two fashions that you just could switch and match. I think they hopefully switch outfits away from that, and that you don't use, for example, if you want to use an outfit that wouldn't use up the slot. I think you should have an outfit slot and you should have two fashion template slots or something like that. I really hope that will be the case. But I predict that you have like two saved up like screenshots of the current fashion that you have, and you can then select which one you currently should wear. It does not depend on which equipment template you have. So if you have 9 equipment templates, if you have 2 fashion templates and you equip the first one of those, it doesn't matter which one of the equipment templates you equip. I think that should be the case always, that you can then switch to whatever fashion you like. I predict that those will be also, like I said, 2 for free. But you can purchase more of those probably in the gem store. I really think so. I think that is a fair way to do it if we get enough for free. I really hope that is the case. I know a lot of people say, oh, that's so much market, so much monetization. Yes, but at some point they also have to get some money from you. If you want to spend a lot of time playing the game, I think it's fair to get some money out of you. If it's too heavily monetized and if they split it too much and you get no fashion template for free, I think that's not good. But I think if you get some of them for free, and then if you want to get multiple ones, you can purchase them from the gem store. I think that's fine if the price is not too high. And I have to be honest, I'm not sure if it's good if they would do it for every single character. You have to purchase it again. I think that's a little bit heavy monetized, but we will see. Probably that will still be the case, to be honest. And then you would have, for example, if you wanted, or your engineer want to have 2 more, then you have to purchase them. And if for your elementalist you would get no, and you have to get some more if you really wanted to get for elementalist and different skin as well. So this is like how I predict it to be. Before we go into the details, how I actually think the UI will look like and how this will actually affect the whole fashion thing, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But now let's talk about how I predict the fashion templates will actually look like in game and how the UI will look like. So for the equipment templates, we have those slots up here. You can see I have a lot of this for my Mesmer here, and they currently use it as equipment templates as well as fashion templates. So if I swap my gear, then I will change my fashion for my character. Yeah, and you have to skin every single piece, and even if you copy it, yes, it copies the skin, but it doesn't copy, for example, the dice. So I think a split is quite nice here. And I really hope that this will be quite similar, so that there will be one slot here for some kind of like, maybe the wardrobe thing will go into fashion as well, so that you have fashion templates up here. I think this is the most likely scenario. But I think there will be other things that are coupled with this that come as well. So that's not announced yet, but I think this is something that they wanted to do with the core feature update. That I think personally, there should be a way to split off your infusions and your effects from your character that you would get from infusions. So for example, if you have a power and agony infusion, that also provides a skin like a ghostly infusion or even a chuck exec. This one should also be in the wardrobe and in the fashion template. So how do I mean would that be looking like? So you would go to your wardrobe where you have those fashion templates up here, but you would also have a slot here, multiple probably, like 6 or even more. And those slots would be for infusions. That means that you get an infusion slot and you can equip any infusion, and this will be on top of those fashions. So you would not require you to equip an item like an agony infusion that then gives you some kind of special look with the ghostly effect, for example. No, you would equip just the skin here, and the infusions would only be stat sticks. That's it. No skins on infusions anymore. I think they should decouple that. And then you have those 6 slots or whatever, how many slots you have for those infusions, and you could then equip any infusion that you have unlocked for your account. So it would be exactly the same as it is currently for skins. So that as soon as you have an infusion, you can decide to account bind it and unlock it in your wardrobe. Because that's, for example, currently the case for all the armor skins, for example. If you bind the armor skin to your account, you unlock it and can use it on every single character. And I think that should be the same for infusions. So that you, for example, want to get the Chug exec, costs a lot of money, and you purchase it, unlock it for your account, you can't sell it again, but you can use it on every single character because it will be, so to say, going away into your wardrobe, and you can use it as a skin over for all your potential infusions and you want to use on your character. That is a very nice way to do it. And if you then, for example, make it so that you can stack infusions, so that you can say, oh, I want to have 6 ghostly infusions because then effect gets stronger, then you have to purchase and unlock it for your account 6 times to get that done, for example. This is my prediction how they should do it, because that would make the fashion template way more interesting, because then you don't have to interact with the equipment template at all anymore to get any cool looking skins and infusions on top of that. And the important part here is also, I think because of that, they are incentivizing to make agony infusions maybe even also account-wide, but that's a topic for another video. I personally just think this infusion system should be completely added on top as a wardrobe feature. I really think this coupling of stats and infusions skins together is not a good thing, and I really hope that those fashion templates solve this issue and make it very, very lucrative for a lot of people to go for infusions, because right now infusions are very expensive, and if you want to get them, at least the really fancy ones, then you have to get them. You get them for over 10k gold, for example the Chug exec, and then you have it on one character. What is with all your other characters? You can't really use them there. You have to extract it, put it in the bank or the shared inventory slot and get it to the other character and then use it there. You can't use it on multiple characters, and that's just sad because you spend so much money there. And I think this feature would allow to make infusions still valid for a lot of people, because they now can use it on every character, but they can't resell it, so there will be some kind of economy balancing there, and we have the option to really get value from all the infusions and not only say, oh, I just have one character that is giga flashy and has all the infusions on there, but if I switch to another character, I don't have anything and I'm looking like a poor guy again. So this is, like, in my opinion, something that they should do, and I really hope that will come with that. Please let me know your takes on that as well. I'm really excited if you have some other ideas as well, but I personally think that's a good idea, and I really hope they implement that. I'm not sure if they can do that or if they just didn't have the time yet, but in any case, I think that's a really cool thing. But let me know your take on that, like I said. With that, I'm already at the end of my fashion template debate. I'm either way quite excited, even though I don't use that much fashion stuff. I'm still excited that we will get that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Of course, I will keep you updated as well with any news about fashion templates and all other stuff regarding the new expansion. Thanks again to all my supporters that help me keep the lights on. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.